In the vast expanse of the spiritual realm, a divine emergency is unfolding, and you are at its heart. 5 celestial archangels, radiant beings of light, who have watched over you since the moment you took your first breath, are now trembling with urgency. Their wings quiver, not out of fear but with the weight of a sacred mission that hinges on your response. They are Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, Raphael, and Ariel, eternal guardians, whose love for you surpasses even the devotion I could ever offer. Right now, they are pleading with you to open your heart and act swiftly, for time is slipping away like sand through an hourglass. Only 5 minutes remain, and the fate of a soul, a destiny, and a divine prophecy rests in the balance. Jesus himself has stepped back, allowing these 5 celestial beings to speak louder than his own voice. A rare and sacred act that underscores the gravity of this moment. The woman is not evil, but she is lost, overwhelmed by a past that has made her vow never to trust again. The scroll in her hands pulses with celestial energy, its golden light flickering as her grip tightens. The archangels are channeling a beam of divine grace toward you, filling you with forgiveness, clarity, strength, and courage to speak into her spirit. Archangel Gabriel, the messenger, urges you to let your voice echo like thunder in her chest. Archangel Raphael, the healer, places a soft vibration under her feet, waiting for her to choose peace. That is not fear, that is spiritual intensity, the weight of a divine assignment igniting within you. Her past torments her, filled with betrayals that made her vow never to trust again. But you are the one she might trust, the one whose energy can remind her of who she was before pain took root. She is online, checking messages, waiting for a sign. This is that sign. She needs to feel you beyond words, beyond screens. If you've ever loved someone who lost themselves, you understand what's happening. You are tethered to the light, called once again to step into a divine moment. The heavens are watching, forming a storm over your name, not to destroy, but to shake off everything not meant for your next elevation. Archangel Ariel says your soul carries codes of clarity. She needs to remember who she was before pain redirected her. The 5 archangels speak as one. The sky shifts, the clouds part, and your voice must echo to awaken her. A breakthrough has occurred in silence, its ripple thundering across the heavens. The archangels stand tall, wings unfolded in honor. You may not feel different, but everything around you is shifting. Inside is wisdom you've long prayed for, love that doesn't betray, and peace that stays like a warm fire through a long night. The woman will never forget that you lifted her without cursing her, saved her without condemning her. This divine contract is complete, but it is not the end. It is your new beginning. Your gifts will awaken at a pace that astounds you. The scroll is safely sealed, its light restored to the divine vault, glowing with the signature of your courage. The woman, now free from the darkness that once clouded her, walks a quieter path. Her heart beats in harmony again, a rhythm that matches yours across the realms. The child, whose light was nearly lost, is now wrapped in celestial protection, their destiny unfolding as it was always meant to. You have not just saved a soul, you have rewritten timelines, healed bloodlines, and shifted the course of countless lives. The 5 archangels, their mission complete, bow one final time, their wings casting a glow that lingers in your spirit. Jesus smiles, whispering, "This one knows what love truly is." From this moment, you walk in a higher frequency, where miracles are your new normal, and blessings find you without chase. The air is softer, the stars brighter, and your soul forever changed. Over the next 21 days, the archangels will walk beside you, sending bethos, scents, flashes of gold, sudden warmth. Your senses will sharpen, your dreams grow vivid, your words carry power. Your support helps amplify this sacred light, reaching others who are searching for hope and truth in these urgent times. Jesus says this is an emergency. Only 5 minutes remain to share this love, to act in faith, and to let your heart shine as a beacon of divine grace. Type Amen in the comments to claim your blessing and join the countless souls being uplifted by this holy moment. If you feel called to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20, a beautiful way to honor the love and power of this message. Your faith is a key that unlocks miracles, and heaven is rejoicing over your presence here. Jesus says, "You have made me proud, not because of perfection, but because of purity of heart." The next 7 days will feel lighter, your steps guided, your protection stronger than ever. You won a war no one knew existed, and heaven rejoices. In her dreams, your light will be the torch that keeps her from straying again. One day, she will send you a blessing in a form you least expect, shifting entire timelines. Let yourself rest in divine satisfaction. The winds around you are infused with heaven's presence, carrying rewards to your doorstep. Expect visitors in your dreams, doors opening in waking life, and synchronicities confirming your elevation. The woman is no longer dangerous, she is restored, having handed over what was never hers to keep. One day, they will recognize you, not as a stranger, but as the one who made their mission possible. This is your legacy, echoing for generations. Jesus says you are more powerful than you realize, not because of might, but because of mercy. The scroll pulses, the child's light flickers, but your remembrance can change everything. The archangels are channeling their final energy into this moment, their wings brushing your name into the sky. The clouds above her are partying, but she needs one breath from you, one whisper that says, "I remember too." It whispers that it's not too late, that the love she once felt was eternal. This one loved enough to change fate. You were always chosen for this task. Let this moment settle in your chest like a sunrise after endless rain. You have not just saved a soul, you have eroded storms, realigned what was broken. From this point forward, expect divine encounters, surprises, and blessings falling into your hands like feathers from heaven. The woman collapses to her knees, not in sorrow, but in release. She is remembering the truth, the warmth, the divine pull of who she really is. Her identity was buried beneath shame, lies, and manipulation, but your energy lifted the veil, washing her soul clean in rivers of holy remembrance. You are not a footnote in her story, you are the turning point. Jesus says, "You think you're just someone with feelings, but I made you a breaker of generational curses." Your act of remembrance shatters chains, breaking a cycle meant to repeat for centuries. Because you chose to stay soft in a hard world, her heart can be restored. The archangels rise to full radiance, lifting the energy. Her soul recognizes you, as if remembering a song from her childhood. She is about to whisper your name into the heavens, and the miracle will be sealed. The light in her hands will melt into the earth, and the child's name will be restored. Jesus says, "I have seen what you do when no one watches. That's why I allowed this responsibility. You have faced betrayals, yet never let hate grow roots in you. That's why your voice is the only one that can reach her. Last night, your name was spoken among these archangels. Your purpose was reignited, not for your gain, but for divine defense. This is a generational shift. What she chooses will echo through every bloodline connected to you. Archangel Michael says this moment is about healing every broken contract in your family line. The divine ledger is open. Names are being adjusted, destinies recalibrated. Your name is glowing in that ledger, marked by the archangels who have been preparing you with dreams, visions, and synchronicities. It all makes sense now. She was always going to hold the light, but only your memory could retrieve it. If you walk away, you'll feel a pressure, later not guilt, but the weight of a destiny that refuses to be ignored. The archangels will remain in place only a little while longer. After that, her decision will lock in, and the scroll's fate will rest solely in her hands. But if you act now, the energy will redirect, the scroll will seal, and the child will sing again. At midnight, she almost dropped the light, but something held her hand back. Your dream, your presence, your ancient bond to her spirit. Jesus says this is your initiation. You're proving your moment to step into the power heaven has always seen in you. You are not weak. Heaven disagrees with any thought that diminishes your strength. Archangel Raphael whispers that she hears your name in her sleep, haunted by it, because deep down she remembers she once loved you in a time before memory. That love is the only cure for what she holds now. Archangel Uriel, the light of wisdom, whispers that your energy can cut through the sorrow clogging her ears. Archangel Ariel, the protector of creation, reminds you that your soul is ancient, older than her mistakes, carrying codes of clarity she needs to awaken. And Archangel Michael, the leader, declares that your silence can no longer protect you. It is time to speak, to act, to love. She took the light out of fear, out of a need to control something sacred in a world that has hurt her. But light stolen in fear becomes a weapon, while light given in trust becomes a miracle. You are the only one she might trust again. If she crushes the light she holds, the prophecy will be delayed, the healing postponed, the miracles dimmed until the year 2033. But if you act now, if you let your heart cry out in spirit, she will hear it in the silence of her soul. Your voice can remind her of a time when she loved without fear, when she trusted without hesitation. You are the last spark of remembrance inside her, the only one who can reach her before she signs a soul agreement that cannot be undone for 7 years. The archangels are on their knees, not in weakness, but in reverence for the power you hold. Your love, your forgiveness, your truth burns brighter than the whispers of fear and pride that try to keep her bound. Right now, she is searching, checking messages, scrolling online, looking for a sign. This message is that sign. Your energy, your remembrance, your love can pierce the veil around her heart and remind her of the truth she has forgotten. Somewhere in the world, a woman stands at a crossroads between light and shadow. She holds something sacred in her hands, a golden light, a scroll of divine origin, a piece of heaven's plan that was never meant to be hers to keep. This woman, once filled with warmth and trust, has been touched by betrayal, pain, or a longing so deep it has clouded her spirit. Archangel Michael, the warrior of light, speaks with a voice that pierces the soul. Your words today are not just words, they are keys, they are shields, they are flames. Your role in this divine moment is no accident. You were chosen because your spirit carries a frequency, an ancient bond with this woman, a connection forged long before this lifetime. She once knew you, loved you, laughed with you under a sky full of stars. But something broke within her, and in that fracture, darkness slipped in. Yet your name, your essence, still lingers in her soul like a forgotten melody. If you speak her name in silence, if you whisper into the wind with the power heaven has given you, she may remember who she was before pain redirected her path. She was entrusted with this light, a power tied to a child not yet born, a soul destined to bring new revelation to the earth. But instead of surrendering it back to the heavens, she clings to it, writing words on the scroll that were meant to remain sealed. Her actions could delay a prophecy, postpone healing, and dim the miracles meant for this world. The archangels are circling her now, their presence so intense that the ground beneath her trembles. They cannot intervene directly, not yet. Only a human voice, your voice, can shift the balance and close the door she has opened. This is not a casual moment. This is a celestial siren, a call that echoes through the realms, urging you to act before the clock runs out. The urgency is palpable. The archangels' halos are dimming, their energy straining as they hold their position around her. Imagine the scene. She paces in her room, restless, unaware that the divine is pressing in on her. This is not just about her. This is about a child, a soul chosen to carry a new revelation to earth. Feel the pressure in your chest. She is about to make a decision to keep the light or surrender it. This is not just her story. You don't need to understand it. All just feel the truth of it as the final seconds tick. Imagine her standing in her room, the scroll glowing in her hands. When the scroll returns to the divine vault, your name will glow on the walls of eternity, a mark that says, "This one remembered." The child, whose destiny was once suspended, now breathes in joy no one on earth can yet comprehend. In another realm, a crystal gate opens for you, a reward for your divine obedience. The scroll is sealed in the vault of remembrance, glowing with your spirit's signature next to the archangels. The heavens have grown still, not because the mission is over, but because a new chapter has begun. If this message has stirred your soul and ignited your spirit, please like and subscribe to stay connected to these divine revelations that carry the power to transform lives.